Hi there everyone, I am Master Ender. I am the lead game designer for Nightmarecraft, and today we're going to do a little adventure in Nightmarecraft to show off some of, well, the explosives, and also we're gonna talk about mining in the underground in Nightmarecraft. So I brought a few things from Creative. We're here in the what becomes your starting little base of operations in Nightmarecraft. I think we're in, we're got our divine dish here. So superfood in Nightmarecraft, and let's get started. So in Nightmarecraft, you can't mine everything by hand like in normal Minecraft. We'll just show you the underground and get started here. Some good old classic mining. Can't break that. I mean, we can for safety reasons, but it's not gonna yield any ores. We have to use an iron pickaxe, which I happen to bring. Let's just keep going. It looks normal about this point, but we're pretty deep down and we're still catching dirt. And the first layer in Nightmarecraft is dirt. And we've got these, clay mixed in there, and we got sand, and we've got different, harder blocks. Let's go a little deeper. Yeah, we found some
Survival
iron.
is only assured through strength. Craft a full suit of armor, a proper sword, and shield, and take back the house.
Well, that's a little teaser from what's gonna come in Nightmarecraft. I just opened a new fresh game to show this to you. And there's a nice little intro that comes with Nightmarecraft. So as you can see, this is Diorite, but I can't mine through it. That's part of one of the fun parts of Nightmarecraft. You need to get a cake called Supremacy 1 in order to mine through this. And I think we're actually going to need to do that, so let's hop into creative mode here. And let's grab all the cakes. I'm not sure that we're going to need this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So we'll just eat one first. Well, this is embarrassing. Do I need Supremacy 2 to get through Diorite? No. I think it's a glitch. That's awesome. Well, this isn't the final version of the game, and this is to be expected. With a game under development, let's log out and see if that fixes anything. Does not fix anything. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Was it Supremacy 3? We're just gonna straight go for it. No. 4. Definitely not. These are unbreakable blocks. Maybe I need a harder pickaxe. Let's see how deep we can go here. Break this diorite? Diorite, the unbreakable block. Let's try something else. I'm good on this stuff. So we've got different types of explosives in Nightmarecraft. Let's dig a little hole for these guys. That's the funny thing about game development. Stuff that worked yesterday, add new features, and it breaks. I'm gonna go back around again, make sure everything works nicely. I think this is good enough. We can show off our extra potent TNT here. I think that looks pretty dang good. And we can just light it with a normal flint and steel, and let's get the heck out of here. It blew up, right? No, it disappeared. This is very embarrassing. I'm not sure if I. Okay, let's try it this way. We also have a remote detonator. and this is called Grave Robber TNT. And extra potent TNT is TNT, but it has a larger blast radius. And Grave Robber TNT, set it with the remote detonator here. We're going. Shift right click to detonate, and that's going to blow up in that direction. So I don't even need to. Oops. Shift right click to detonate. Oh, here we go. Will it explode? It. Oh, you know what? It might be because I'm under the house in anti-grief zone, so no explosives. Well, that's fun. Alright, let's try mining in a different place. I'm mine right here. This is one of the mushrooms in Nightmare Craft you definitely should not consume. One of the nice things about Nightmare Craft is you can mine straight down, for the most part, until a certain depth, because there's not a whole lot of lava at the higher levels. And players who like mining might find that to be a nice feature, because you can mine a lot more casually without fear of being burned to death. You can see that there's a whole lot of dirt at the top, and then it starts to get a little more interesting in the next layer. And of course it's all varied layers. It's all varied, you know. Okay, so I've got tier 2. Let's see if that works at all. Let's see if we can do something here. We got extra potent TNT. I gotta get a little further away from this. This is the TNT. Do I have a shovel with me? I have a shovel. Should go a little faster. Shovel speed. Okay. Shift right click to detonate. Does it explode? It does! Oh my gosh. Can I break the diorite here? No, we're not so lucky. We are not so lucky to be able to break the diorite. And you can see in Nightmare Craft we have little pockets of water everywhere underground, so it makes it a little more interesting to do regular old mining. You have to tend to that water, otherwise it'll sweep you back down your cave. And you can actually buy the extra potent TNT in the marketplace in Nightmare Craft, and it's for sale, and we've got it tuned so it's actually a profitable way to do mining. If you prefer to mine with explosives, you can do that, and it's not just throwing your money away. It's profitable. It's a useful use of your time, but it is explosives are fairly expensive, so you'll find that it really just depends on how you like to mine. If you just prefer to mine with a pickaxe, it's very relaxing for the most part. This is a lot more involved because you gotta, you see all the water. You've got to. You gotta get this. I'll get this all taken care of. This is not the best example of where to mine, but we gotta find the water sources. It can be quite adventurous. Okay, so we're starting to calm it down a bit. And right here we have our first gemstones. There we go, some gemstones. Cool. Can we mine these? Oh, snap! Look at that. And we got some citrine ore. Citrine, if you like to pronounce it that way. Okay, let's go blow more stuff up, huh? See how deep we can go here. So this is andesite, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll get that all fixed before patch day, which is coming soon. I mean, launch day. It's a big deal over at Divine Gaming. Into the bowels of the earth we go. Still can't break that diorite. Can we? Can we blow it up with a Grave Robber TNT? Let's see how it goes. Let's do the old school. Oh, I guess I don't need the rod, do I? Oh! Oh, no way! This is how it's supposed to be, right here. Here you go. And this is what it's actually like. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Excuse the glitched out ones. I'm so embarrassed. The game is way more functional than this, but this is, my team would probably be so mad at me if they saw me using this version. They're like, look. So this is a known issue, which I think we've actually got resolved currently, but this is like a older version. I don't have the most up-to-date one. But this is what it's like to mine. Once again, please excuse our mess in development. This is what it's like to mine in Nightmarecraft with the extra potent TNT, or I'm sorry, with the Grave Robber TNT, and that is available at Tier 1 in the marketplace. In Chapter 1, you can mine at this layer, and so one of the cool things is you've got all these blocks already automatically from the explosives, and then, oops, that's the wrong material. You can go in and get those minerals for yourself too. It's a double dip. I think this is a great way to mine. It's a little more intensive than just going in with your pickaxe and all that and just rocking out tunnels, which is also a really fun and meditative, relaxing way to mine. But compared to vanilla Minecraft, I'd say it's significantly more involved because there are so many minerals. Apparently, we're having some supremacy issues. So let's see if we can go deeper, huh? Let's go mine out a deeper layer. I gotta hop into creative here to show you. Let's just go deeper. Now the diorite breaks. There's our redstone. Yeah, the water is definitely something to have to deal with. It's not, you know, it's not just a free-for-all down here. There's work to be done. And so, look at us here. Oh, I'm in creative, aren't I? This is amethyst ore, and it's another one of the gems that you're going to find in Nightmarecraft. I guess I am in creative, huh? Okay, down through the diorite layer. I bet we can blow that up, huh? Let's try blowing that up. Grave Robber, Tier 3. That'll handle it, I'm sure. I think it should handle. This is nice. I'm not gonna stand on top of it. We'll see. We're right here. Nope. I really should have stood behind. So here we are in the diorite layer, and as you get higher levels of supremacy when they function correctly, this is what it's like. And I'm in creative, so I can just use citrine ore in the walls because I can. And I can fly around because I can. And then, here we go. Make sure you light up that cave. Otherwise, those bad guys will spawn. And here you go. You got all of this great ore and blocks. And you know what? Y'all, you could just keep going. I think you spaced it out correctly. And you could just... You don't even have to worry about anything. Here you go. Ready? We're just going to go nuts. And they're not so expensive you can't do it. You do this all day. You just got to budget your mining. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is crazy. This is how you do mining in Nightmarecraft. You go absolutely bananas. All of the blocks you could possibly want. When I was testing this earlier, I like to put a stack of chests in the center of the area where I'm mining and fill up those chests with all this stuff in my mine. And then I take all the best stuff up into my base with me and drop off, you know, the minerals and all that with me. Of course, you got these, you know, these little pillars of things. And there you go, and then you can keep going, or you know, if you're smart and resourceful and you want to make the most of your money, you can break all these blocks. Obviously, I'm in creative right now, so that's not going to work out. But yeah, see, it's not as glitched as I thought it was. This one is. No, it's not. Well, getting all those issues sorted out. Alright, let's go a little deeper, huh? Let's go into the granite layer. So that's the end stone layer. Got a nice cross section up here. In Nightmarecraft, you can find a nice your best spot for mining the minerals you like, and there's all different kinds of minerals laid out at all different Y levels. So it just depends on, you know, what minerals you're wanting to mine for the most, and you'll figure out. That's part of the adventure, is discovering what minerals that you need where they're spawning the most, and you're going to mine there. So just because you can have access to a deeper level doesn't mean that you're going to necessarily want to mine there all the time. Because hey, you need some redstone, you need some coal, you need some iron. And those resources are valuable all throughout the game. And you know what? One of the things we added was clay, and it's in a lot of places. And if you get a lot of clay, you can turn that into other materials and make really pretty houses and bases and stuff with it. We thought that was a nice addition. And also there's a mesa zone, of course, and we'll talk about that later. I think let's just go to tier 4 just to be safe here. And there we go. Nope, that's not where we go. Here we go. Alright, and here we are in the granite layer. And just so you know, these deeper layers are not accessible early in the game. In Chapter 1, you're going to get just Supremacy 1. And I think we're going to be able to get Supremacy 2 once you beat the first 2 bosses out to our Patreon subscribers, so that you can be developing your estate and getting really rich and all that, and prepping for the Chapter 2 bosses, which will come to be. Let's go a little deeper here. Now, so this was the granite layer. We see emeralds. We see this is aquamarine. We still have citrine. We have gold. All different kinds of materials. Let's say aquamarine. No, that's sapphire. So these gems are really valuable. You stack them up and you put them in a gemstone compactor. You'll find out all about all that when you come to play the game. Going to the endstone layer now, without setting myself on fire. We got diamonds down here. And Grave Robber TNT is going to take really good care of us. No need to run too far away with this. This stuff's great. Oh, listen to all those blocks! It's just magic. Really, I should have a chest to dump all this in. But I think we're fine here. With that block flying around. It's having a good old time. So here we are in the endstone layer, and as you can see, they're spaced pretty closely together, so you're gonna get a really engaging mining experience. Let's give it a little try. Imagine we're mining in here, and of course, you know, I'm in creative with a iron pickaxe. At this point, I think you'll have a diamond or a dragon pickaxe, which is pretty cool. And so you can see, okay, let's just mine as if I was mining normally. You're gonna wanna make sure you get all these minerals. And you just keep going, right? It's relaxing, it's fun, it's easy going, you're getting rich. Who doesn't love getting rich on blocks? Getting all different kinds of blocks that all have different kinds of uses that are necessary in Nightmare Craft. And ultimately it all turns into currency, which you can buy cool stuff like Grave Robber TNT, like the detonator, and Divine Dish you're going to craft on your own. You'll find out more about that as you play. It's just an accelerated version of mining, so you can get just a little example of what mining is like. And here we are with lava. Let's get the heck out of here. Really should not be using citrine or let's get a cobblestone. You just sit here all day. I just relax. I'm having a good time here, just relaxing, mining. And look at how rich this underground is. This is really refreshing for me. Really rewarding. I find this to be a really satisfying mining experience. Very relaxing way to just end of the day come log on to Nightmare Craft and do some mining and build up my estate. And look at that. This is a whole course off track. This whole area, this big vein, off of my main path. So you really get engaged here. I'm pretty particular about how I mine, so I like to have a nice clean mine. And I always put, I don't know about you guys, but I always put my torches on the left hand side, so I know if I'm in my mind where, you know, where I'm going. Oh, all the torches on the right-hand side, I must be headed toward home. On the left-hand side, I must be headed away from... Oh no. Creative mode. Creative perks. Developer privileges. Okay, so let's check out that mysterious lowest tier. Ooh, it's getting dark. It's obsidian. No way. Don't worry. You're going to have some really special tools that let you mine this deep in the underground. Including Grave Robber Tier 4. I think this works down here, actually. We'll find out. It does. Oh my gosh. And this is a lot more challenging to mine down here because you do have that lava, and it is going to burn away your resources, so you got to make sure that you take care of that quickly. Otherwise, I think we lost some blocks. I don't like losing blocks, so I gotta act fast. No! Come on. Alright. And we still have access to... Look at that. That is netherite scrap, and that's going to be our money material at this depth. And I think aquamarine is that's the top tier gemstone. Of course, we go deeper, we're going to hit bedrock. There. Oh no, we're not going to fall through the world. We're good on that. And as promised, let's check out the. Oh my gosh, I'm erasing my. What fun things happen? Oh no, here they are. Here they are. They're here. So we got extra potent TNT, 2 and 3. I just love this stuff. I don't think that's gonna blow up much at this level. Let's see what happens. Well, that was fun. But that's not what I wanted to happen. Okay. Let's try 4 and see what it's like. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I can't blow up right now, can I? Yeah, let's go. Oh, we did it again. Good times. So, as you can see, it does get more challenging as you get deeper in the underground. You have to be more careful and particular, but honestly, Nightmare Craft is a huge game. It's going to take you a long time. Here we can see the underground. You can see how it's laid out with all the lava at the lower level and the hardest level, and you can see these are water pockets. And there's the mining that we did earlier. This is the granite. Oh no, we didn't light it up! Look what happens in the cave! But if you saw the other videos, you see that we've got plenty of weaponry to be able to deal with all these guys. What, has he got a golden eye? Look at that guy. Anyway, so that has been a brief tutorial of checking out the underground. I hope that it helps you get an idea of what playing Nightmare Craft is like. It has been a great time hanging out with you and showing you Nightmare Craft and a little bit about the explosives and the mining, and that's an important part of Nightmare Craft, an important part of how you get money and buy stuff in Nightmare Craft and advance and get better gear so that you can take on nastier and nastier mobs. So, alright, well, it's been a pleasure, and we'll see you around. Bye.